Well, howdy. Merry Christmas from the vortex. Through the vortex. This is the vortex over here. The vortex over here is trying to connect to the vortex over there. The vortex meaning you. The vortex meaning the YouTube. The internet. The people of the World Wide Web. I saw that somebody else unsubscribed to my channel. You think I'm not paying attention to this shit, but I am. I don't really want to care, but I do. You know, because I want people to understand me. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess you just lost another person. You know, that person doesn't really get you. They just thought that they got you, but apparently not. It's all right though. I forgive you. All I do is forgive. I'm Jesus, remember? But I'm gonna get resurrected after you crucify me. That's my Christian song. What if I'm like, yeah, I'm a Christian artist, but I just write songs about myself. Turn that shit off. Alright. Just remember, do not open the fucking window for any reason. God, you almost hit those people on that motorbike. Yeah, what the fuck kind of motorcycle is that shit? That's like such a little faggot motorcycle. A motorcycle for faggots only. That would be really, really cool. If there was just a gay motorcycle gang. Like, oh my god, that would be like the most baddest thing in the world. Please do this. Please do it. Please do it for me. I'll join. I will always ride. Like, byker dykers. Come on now. Like, that makes so much sense, does it not? And see, here's the thing. If you're gay, you say these terms with pride. Just like the black race does with the N-word. You know, it's like anything that people try to use against you, you gotta say fuck it and make it something that's better than that, you know? So people can't fucking hurt you with that shit anymore. I fucking get it. That's why I take pride whenever somebody tries to insult me, you know? It's great. I'm like, oh, thanks for feeling threatened by me. That makes me feel really special. You might want to focus on the road, seeing as how there are cops about. I don't think that's a cop behind me. Do you think that's a cop? Let's find out. I don't think so, because it just switched lights. And that looks like a fancy-ass car, not like a fancy-ass cop car, but just like a sports car. You know, regular-ass, fancy-ass, everything-ass sports car. That's a Dodge Airport. That's what it said on the license plate. I don't know what that means, but... Okay, let's calm down here. Let's calm down. Let's calm down on the off-ramp. Don't wanna die just yet, just yet, just yet, just yet. Dude, if I could just write these little mini songs that in my car, on the way to comedy shows that I'm probably not going to do very well at, that would be cool. I know that I'm too self-deprecating for my own good, because people tell me that I'm rad, I'm pretty rad, I'm radical. I am kind of a fanatic though. The thing is, I'm fanatical. I have a problem with people being fanatical that are in everybody's face. I'm not in everybody's face. I hate people like that. They're so annoying. So I just do my own thing. But yes, I'm very radical and fanatical and all that kind of shit that Wayne Coyne talks about. Only he was talking about George W. Bush. I don't really like to compare myself to W, but I know that. Well, you're radical fanatical in a different way, in like a better way, in a way that makes sense. I think that Wayne would understand you. Yeah, probably. I wish that Wayne was my dad. I feel that way about him. As does, I'm sure, like anybody that listens to the Flaming Lips and really, really loves the fuck out of them as much as I do. Speaking of Flaming Lips, my favorite album. Can you guys guess what it is? No. You probably think it's just Shimmy Battles to Pick Robots. That's probably what you think. You might also think that it's a soft bulletin, but it is not. No, the soft bulletin is a close second. I mean, Yoshimi is really fucking awesome too. They're all really good. I like that one that was like super dark. It's like so psychedelic and fucked up. Melancholy in the end. Sadness. Wasn't that it? Maybe, or something else. I just remember the cover just being real fucked up. It was like this woman that was seeing the light and she was horrified. And she was like screaming, her face was screaming, but she was looking down, like her eyes were looking down. It was really cool though, real psychedelic, weird. But it sounded like this Pink Floyd album, like it was real like out there, really, really dark. God damn it, I wish I had that now. See, I brought the basement jacks, y'all. I brought the basement jacks because I was thinking that maybe if I listen to Where's Your Head At right before I perform, like my performance would be better. Like I always think, like, okay, if I bring this, it'll enhance my performance, or like I drink this, it'll enhance my performance, or like, you know, this is the perfect thing that I can find that's totally gonna make sense out of my performance, and in making sense, it will enhance my performance. It's all about that, you know. You tell yourself that, and I feel like that's the thing about life, and that's why comedy is like kind of the answer to life. But I mean, it's not like it's making you happy, you know. It just means that you're smarter than everybody else. That's not really a good thing. Sometimes I wish that I was just a sheep, but then again, so glad we're not. Yeah, I have a quiet borderline personality disorder. Can you guys hear this? You probably can. I mean, when I'm holding up the keyboard, it's easier to hear me, because I'm doing something different that you can't see. But most of the time I sit down and I play the keyboard because it's easier, it's just easier. And then people force me to stand up. Well, they don't force me, I just decide to, you know, because most people just stand up and maybe they walk around occasionally, but I have way too much energy and I can't just stand up. Even though I want to stand up for what I believe, even more I want to stand up for what I don't believe. And I wish that I could be louder than I am, and that's why my voice is so loud, I think, when I get on stage. I just can't help it, I rage. Oh, I might mention that the pot cookie that I just made is really kicking in. Yeah, it's really kicking in. Wow, I can't believe that I'm singing this so good. Because this is really hard to sing. Yeah, it's really hard to sing and play at the same time and do everything that I do all at the same time. But I'm so moody, I can't make up my mind. No. But this performance that I do on the interstate won't be anywhere near as real as the one that I do in front of a lot of people, because I realize that, you know, I'm me when I'm inside my head all the time, but maybe I'm more real when I'm in front of people that I can't seem to be comfortable around. Maybe I need to do that more. Maybe I need to be found, you know, and I feel like somebody will eventually see me and they'll think I want her on my show if she doesn't explode, or she doesn't implode, or she doesn't do anything else that's really dangerous. Anything else like say the N-word again. I didn't mean anything derogatory about the black race, about the black race, about the black race. I sing like them, I sing like them, 'cause I sing like them, and I emulate them, and I want to be them. I envy black women, because they have this power within them that's a lot stronger than anything that I have inside of me. And I wish that I could be more like them. So I listen to Motown and rap and hip hop and all that shit. I listen to disco. I listen to, well, there are very few rock bands that have black people. You know, there's some indie rock bands like they're TV on the radio. You guys know about them? They're really fucking good. They're really fucking good, and I feel like they're on my level psychologically. It's mainly black dudes, but there's one white guy, and I think one of the black dudes just recently died, and I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm more sorry that I don't know who it is specifically. It's not very hipster of me. I'm not a hipster. You thought that I was just because of these glasses and because I know about bands like TV on the radio. This is really good, man. I know. But I did eat the whole pot cookie. Yeah, that's right. And I feel pretty fucking good. That's what's so awesome about pot, you guys. It just brings out the good in me. Can't you see? I'm not gonna hurt anybody. And I don't know why you worry about stuff like marijuana. I don't know why you worry about stuff like crazy people like me, like me, like me, like me. The cop that lives next to me doesn't even talk to me, guys. I've lived there for like 2 years. He's never talked to me. He's just so, I mean, yeah, his wife waved at me nervously. You know, like she smiled, and I could tell by her smile that she was terrified. Terrified. So she just tried to hide behind non-genuine wave. I know when it's not non-genuine. I know when it's not non-genuine. I know when it's not genuine. Yeah. See, just like when somebody smiles and they smile like really, really fake, you know? Like when you smile and then when you look away, immediately you give a look of disgust. Yeah. It's usually me. I must confess that I receive these kinds of looks more often than I like. But I just have to accept it and move on. I don't like how people, they play the victim. 'Cause I'm the victim more than I'm not the victim of people's judgment. And so I judge back. It's just my defense. And I'm sorry that you get in the way of what I'm trying to make sense out of. I don't really mean to hurt anyone, even though I say suicidal jokes for fun. 'Cause I'm such a mess. It's not hard to confess when you're as much of a mess that I stress. I promise I am. Just looking into my life, just peering inside of my car. You don't have to go very far to discover how much of a slob I am. Dude, seriously, like my body. Well, yeah, it's the body tingles shit. Like, body's tingling. Like, oh my god. I told you not to eat the whole fucking thing, but you did it anyway. This is your own goddamn fault. You were not the victim. Speak of the devil. I am the devil. See, I know that this is good. All by myself, all by myself, all by myself, because I imagine a party. That's why I'm bringing up a picture of Tupac with me. So I'm gonna try to see if that helps me access vortex inside my head. Vortex. The vortex inside my head. It'll be there till I'm dead. There's nothing that I've said that I haven't already said. Because you're not used to crazy bitches being open about all their feelings in a way which you can reason. See, you all can't hear this. It just makes me sad because I'm playing it. But the thing is, I love performing. I'll do it anywhere, everywhere. Shit. I feel like something is wrong with my vehicle. And yet you still keep driving up to Nashville on... What do you think is wrong with it? I don't know. It's either the engine or one of the wheels. Which I know really narrows it down. Okay, I'll put that away for now. Oh my god. No, that's what that sound was. That sound that freaked you out, it was the coffee mug. It wasn't the wheel. Are you sure? Are you sure, bitch? Are you sure? I think someone said something about your time. Like, yeah, you can't, unless you just get up there with the piano and just start right away. You can't really. Maybe if you play the piano first, that's what you did that other time, and it worked. You got up there and you brought up the piano, but then you talked. I don't know. It just seems like you got way too much stuff. It's like you need to pick one thing to bring up there, because remember, your whole setup like is like all your, you know, all your stuff that you have, you know, like your mental stuff, I mean. So you only need to bring up one example of physical stuff. Okay, like the laptop. Well, the laptop is how I access the vortex, so I guess you are necessary, baby. I still haven't haven't named my laptop yet. It should be like something in relation to your name, or like the vortex or YouTube or something like that. It has to be creative. I mean, not just some like stupid ass name like Willow or something. My weeping Willow laptop. She's always weeping. I just do this. See? She's weeping. I just see like a weeping willow. Like, I imagine somebody crying. Like, people that cry, they don't just like stay in the same position. It's like a fetal position, you know? So it's like you're curled up and you're shaking and it's not how you guys cry. Well, fuck you. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, the weeping willow position, you are no friend of mine. Anyway, so yeah, we are on our way to a comedy arena that is also a dive bar with a pool table. I kind of like want to play pool, even though like I really suck at it. It's just like a dream of mine. A dream of mine to get better at pool. But I have really bad hand-eye coordination, so that's why I do all this stuff like with my head and with my body, you know, when I play music, because it's like I might as well utilize all parts of my body, right? Why just like play music with my fingers when I can play music with my feet and with my head and with my rib cage, like, or my hip bone, you know, like that's cool, man. That's just like random. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, the whole point is that you get out there and you do it and you perform, and then your performance is what's so captivating. It's not like this like perfect picture, because it's never a perfect picture anyway. And I guess maybe that's what I'm trying to do. But I know that it's not music, so don't think that I think of myself that way, because I don't have any fucking misconceptions about this. I know that it's really original and shit, but so fucking what? I mean, somebody compared me to Gilda Radner, and like her heyday was back in what, like 70s or 80s. So I mean, that was before me. So I'm really not that fucking original. Like, people tell me I should go on like SNL and shit, but I'm like, no, man. Like, I am not one of those comics. Like, I can't act. Like, I'm emotional. That doesn't mean I should fucking act. People just suggest that. I'm like, no, fuck that. That's why I feel like the best actors are like borderline personalities. Like, on that scale anyway. That sadness scale. Because, like, if you can throw yourself that much into a character and just become the character, like, that is a very, like, amazing. I feel like that's why I feel like borderline's been around forever. Like, borderline personality's been around since theater's been around. You know? I just came up with that revelation, by the way. I read on Wikipedia. See, I'm using the internet for good, you guys. I am proof that you can do good things with the internet. Also do bad things with the internet. Like, you know, cry for like 20 minutes in the computer lab at the library, unbeknownst to anybody around you, looking at pictures of throat cancer and reading up shit on WebMD. You can do that if you were me. So you have to be careful. That's what I mean. You have to be careful. I don't think enough people are careful. It's like the internet really is like heroin, or like it's just like a really, really hard drug that like people don't even recognize as a hard drug. And like, so everybody's like, it's like if it were heroin, that would mean like everybody's just like fucking like always like on heroin. Like the highest dose of heroin. Like, I don't know how heroin works. I've never done it. I just know a lot of people that have. Apparently I'm attracted to junkies, because like 2 of my boyfriends were like former junkies. I believe one of them went back to it. Now he's in prison. Good for him. He's a fucking piece of shit, and I hope he's getting fucked in the ass as we speak. He's really hot though. He looked like Ryan Gosling. No, do not fucking turn here. You always do this where you like turn way too fast. Okay, I'll just stay here. Yeah, he looked like Ryan Gosling. We were like super attracted to each other, so like we fucked all the time, and like he was really like the first person that like I like give me an orgasm, because I was like really in love with him. And I thought he was my soulmate. Such a piece of shit, man. Well, he was classic borderline if there ever was one, right? I know. It's fucked up. But he was really talented though. Like, he could play guitar like Nick Drake. So that's another reason I fell in love with him. And I just like really wanted him to like write a song about me, you know? Cause that, like, he totally fucking played that. If you're a musician, you know you can play that. Cause I could totally play that if I wanted to also, which is why I don't fuck anybody. Like, I don't even like the idea of somebody liking me. And I've already sent mixed messages to somebody that is like real into me, and like he's cool, he's a nice guy, he's sweet, and I'm attracted to him, but I am very like into me. Expectation proclamation. The fuck are you talking about now? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about now. Anyway, see, sometimes like the crew inside my head has no idea what's going on, but most of the time they do, but sometimes they don't. This is proof of that. Fuck, I don't know why I keep drinking coffee. Yeah, and you said it was going to kick in right when the show starts, right? Because you ate it at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock kicks that. And it is 7:46 right now. Do you think we'll make it by 8? I'm pretty sure. Wait, you have, I think, maybe 2 more exits before your exit. And then you get off, and then you go down the road a little bit, and then it's like down the street. It's right there, man. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. Shout out to Mitch Hedberg. One of my favorite jokes. Like, he did it at fucking Zany's when I saw him. And I'm just really proud of myself because I remember it, and it was a live show, you know, that I saw for myself. But my old boyfriend, my first boyfriend, popped my cherry, first love, all that. He and I went to see him, as well as like Jerry Seinfeld and Patton Oswalt. Who's that other one? Brian Posehn. That real funny, like drab dude. It's like real monotone. That's cool. I like that. It's awesome. Anyway, yeah, we see a lot of comedians. Well, a few comedians. You see way more than I have now at this point. I think you saw Louis C.K. and Maria Bamford and some other people, some other really funny people. But yeah, I don't get out much anymore. Like, even like bands that I really like, it takes me a lot to like go see them. Like, oh, by the way, bands that I really like, speaking of LCD Sound System, I'm going to see them in fucking Atlanta, like 2 days after they play a show in Nashville, because James Murphy, fucking prick, you fucking always add shows. Like, oh god, it's so annoying. I mean, it's cool, but it's also annoying. So you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna add a show randomly in your area, even though you've already bought tickets for another area that's close to you. And I was thinking about just going to the Nashville show also, because I'm sure they're going to be that fucking awesome that I'm going to immediately want to see them again. But unless somebody buys me a ticket, I mean, I'll totally drive out to Nashville to see them, but I kind of started to hate Nashville. I just got excited just to leave Tennessee and like go somewhere else and do comedy somewhere else. Like, I'm totally going to do comedy the next day. Hopefully, like, get an actual, like, booked gig, but probably not, because we're, you know, pretty out there. You know, for as much as I'm putting myself out there, I'm still not putting myself out there, you know? Like, if I really, really wanted to succeed, I joined Twitter, and I got back on Facebook, and maybe I get a Snapchat. I'll grab on my smartphone. I totally conform to what everybody else in society is doing, even though I know I fucking want to kill myself, even more than I already want to kill myself. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'll get there when I get there. That's how I look at success. And, like, it's frustrating, and I have to talk louder because I'm driving on a louder part of the road, and it's pissing me off. And I can't change lanes right now. You should change lanes. You can change lanes. Do it. Do it. Oh my god. Jesus, that was so fucking scary. Whew. Jesus Christ. I don't even think I'm in the right lane. I'm probably gonna have to change lanes again. I just didn't want to be in that part of the road anymore. You see my little baby car? she didn't like it when, you know, we have to elevate, you know, because it like fucks with the tires and shit. I think my tire rotation's fucked. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I feel like a mechanic could tell me anything and I believe it. Be like, yeah, your tires are being possessed. Like, yeah, I know. We've been knowing this. Oh shit, see, speaking of the devil. No, just stay in this lane, you're fine. It's like I have way too much shit, you guys. See, I'm only planning on sticking around and going to like Tin Dog. I don't really want to go out to East Nashville anymore. I'm just done. You stay in this lane, you're good. This is like the perfect lane. Dude, how the fuck? You discovered the perfect lane. You guys, I wish that you could see what I'm seeing right now. If I had my other camera, I would use it to capture this beautiful thing that I'm seeing right now called the sky. It's gorgeous, man. It's absolutely gorgeous. Looking at a sunset, it's like, it always makes me think, like, I might could believe in the Lord. Maybe. I could believe in something like God. But seriously though, it's fucking beautiful. Especially when it feels like the world throws up on you all the time. You know, it's nice to be reminded that occasionally it paints you a pretty picture. See, that's what the kind of thing that I appreciate. That's one of the things that would be like, okay, things to keep me from killing myself. Sunsets. I don't think that you'll see a beautiful sunset in hell, Amy. Like, would you see a sunset as beautiful as this if you died? Would you see a sunset as beautiful as this in hell? Would you? Would you be able to listen to the talking heads in hell? Would Satan let you do that? I don't think so. It's never like people that keep me alive, like, oh, my mom and dad, you know. I mean, I do think about them. Like, I think about them in other ways that make me cry, you know, and not always in a bad way. I promise. I do love them. I feel like I can say it, and this is like the nicest thing I could say about them. I don't know if I can now. I think you can. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. My mom's a good woman, and my dad's a hard man. And so, I don't know how or why he would disagree with that. Speaking of my dad. So, this guy that I like. Like, I like him. He's cool. He's nice. I'm just real sweet. And he just, like, says a lot of things that it just kind of go along with, like, what I want somebody to say, but it almost seems like it's, like, too scripted to be real. You know what I mean? And I think, well, you do this with anything and everything. Like, here are reasons why this shit's not going to work out, you know? But that's the thing. I just don't have it in me to, like, be into somebody. Like, I really don't have it in me. Like, I have it in me to be into me. I'm like doing like heart palpitations right now, y'all. Heart palpitations. I need to get on in there before I like delay. Yeah, right. Yeah, you do. Just play the piano, maybe you'll calm down. It's him. It's like the idea of performing. It's like the idea of getting up there and doing all this shit. Fucking man, you're, like you said, you're already suicidal, right? So it doesn't matter. Like, get up there and assassinate yourself. Get up there and just say all this shit that's like fucking crazy ass bull. And then it's like, what? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah! Alright. Did I Josh Lewis's car? I think so, man. Maybe. Maybe. Josh Lewis, the sweetie pie. I have too much stuff, you guys. Like, way too much stuff. Look. Beethoven. We're delaying. I know we're delaying. A jacket, which we might need in there, so. I just had a cup of coffee. I already had pot cookie. Have this keyboard here. Have this salad. Finished salad. And I have no idea what I'm gonna say. Like, I'm in the same place that I was in last week. Every fucking week it's the same shit. I work so fucking hard, but never hard enough. It just pisses me all the way off. Okay, so I look for the basement jacks. I have pot cookies though. I have pot cookies for the crowd if they, do what I want them to do. And I have a cowbell. So draw people's attention. I was right. We were right. What the fuck, man? But you have your Sprite. Sprite tall boy. Sprite tall boy. Yeah, just take that up there. Take up the Sprite tall boy. That's just one good joke. Just drink Sprite, and you say that. Where the fuck is my ring-a-ding? Ring-a-ding. It's ring-a-ding. That's what I'm gonna call it now. Where's my ring-a-ding? That's funny. That's really funny. Okay. Spinach salad, Sprite tall boy, package of nuts. I wonder if Jenny's here. Probably not. Are you gonna take that keyboard in? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. It's just... Well, I don't know, man. See, the thing is, I don't ever know what to do. Just get on in there, man. You got 3 fucking minutes. Okay. That's how I feel. That is how I talk. Terrified. Yes, let's go. 2 minutes. Let's go.